Catanzara.
All right, good morning. So I've been coming here on a regular basis for over a year now. And I guess some of you probably don't like my style, but I'm not here for style points. I'm here for substance. And not a single person in this chamber can question my substance of what I speak at this microphone. Only one time in last July and August, when I had brought up about the improper police detail at the Cardinals' residence in violation of church and state, did anybody make a phone call to have that finally ceased after 40 years. But nobody followed up to get that money recouped from the Archdiocese, which I'm still waiting for action on. But everything since then that I've said at this microphone is pretty much largely ignored. Now, like I said, you might not like my style, but I'm here to point out the hypocrisy in this chamber and in the police department. And you think maybe I'm a lunatic, whatever the case may be, but there's a price to pay for speaking out. And I personally can tell you right now, I have been sent to the police board that Pat Murray talked about on 3 BS cases that were extremely far-reaching in one purpose only, to shut me up and get me to stop doing what I'm doing and speaking out. Obviously, I'm still here. I beat all 3 of those police board cases. But there is many suspension times, financial hardships, suspensions. Yet again, I'm told that there's another attempt to fire me sitting at Internal Affairs right now, waiting for a signature because I dare call out the superintendent and Commander Pontecorn for his march on the expressway and Commander Pontecorn's official misconduct of deleting the report from the system that I brought to this chamber on 2 separate occasions, and not a single member has pushed the issue. What point is having a public comment section if all you're going to do is sit there and listen to the peasants at the microphone speak and not take any action or any investigation on what's being presented to you members? That's your job. Your job is to actually do the things that people are bringing to your attention. But it hasn't happened, and it continues to not happen. Again, it's wonderful that the mayor speaks so highly and concerned about the police officer that was tragically shot last night, but her actions don't meet her words. I'll just let you all know, we were notified yesterday at the FOP meeting that the city and the FOP have not reached agreement on one single article of agreement. And we have been without a contract for almost 2.5 years now, but she jumped over every hoop, bent over backwards for the teachers with the promise that we were next, even though their contract wasn't expired and ours was. They're not doing anything to make this a legitimate process. It's literally 2.5 years without one single agreement. Think about that. But she's going to sit there and say how much she appreciates the police. Well, start putting your words into actions and prove it. And lastly, I'll just say this. Epstein didn't commit suicide.
Thank you, Mr. Catanzara.